And welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to show you how I do my Crockpot buffalo chicken dip. Stay tuned. So we've got our white chicken breast. These are 12.5 ounce cans. We'll use about 2 of these. We have our sharp cheddar cheese. You can use sharp or mild, just depending on what your preference is. We'll do about 2 cups of the cheese. We've also got our cream cheese. We'll use this whole 8-ounce block. Then we've got our ranch dressing. We'll use about a half a cup of that. And then we've got our Frank Red Hots. We will do about a half to 1 full cup of that, depending on how hot and how spicy you like it. I'll probably do closer to 1 cup. And then we've got our green onion for garnish. If you're not an onion fan, you can just leave that off. That will be just on top for garnish, so that's not necessary. And I just want to show over here, once we're done, you can do tortilla chips or you can dip with celery or carrots, just depending on how healthy you're trying to go. But these are options on what you could use to dip your buffalo chicken dip with. So when you open your cans, they will look like this. You'll need to drain off all of the water, and then we are going to basically take the chunks and shred it. Not too fine, but I will demonstrate how we will shred that. So we're starting off with a very clean crock pot, and I've washed my hands. We're going to take a chunk, and we're just going to shred it. So as you can see, it's very easily to come apart. So you'll basically just shred it, and I just kind of take it in my hand and I'll just kind of move it about like that, just to kind of give it a shredded look, because you don't want to put the chunks in. So I just kind of just take my hand like that and just kind of shred the chicken, and it goes pretty fast, but this is kind of what you do. You just kind of shred the chicken like that. We have our 2 cups of cheese here, and we will pour in. And I did about 2/3 cup of the ranch, but feel free to do just half. And we'll just pour that in like so. And then we will pour in a cup of the Frank's Red Hot. Feel free to do half a cup if you're not a fan of spicy, but I did 1 full cup. And this is what we've got so far. And lastly, we put our cream cheese on top, that 8-ounce block. I literally just cut it in 4 pieces just to make it easier. You can just put the whole block on top if you'd like, but I just cut it in 4 pieces to make it a little bit easier to move around in the pot as we stir a little bit later. We now have our crock pot on high heat. This will cook total for an hour, but we are going to stir about 15 minutes in. So I'm going to give this a little bit with the top on it, and I'm going to come back in about 15 minutes and stir. All right, so we are about 15 minutes in, and we are going to start stirring. We'll just stir slowly. Like so. Nice and slowly. And as you can see, it's starting to look a little something like this. And this is about 1 hour later. And you can get about 6 to 8 servings. Some people can get more, but on average about 6 to 8 servings. And this is our final product.
And thanks again for watching. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help my channel. Thanks again.